All right. So I decided to do my SBL3 on packets and packet switching. So what are packets? When devices communicate between each other on the internet, they contain information. When these messages are sent, they are broken down into what we call packets. Now, all packets have information like the sender's address, destination address, and the overall message. And these things are important so the package can get to where it needs to go, like an envelope. An envelope has the address and the sender's address. An example of this is when my computer sends a request to Google to allow me to sign into Google Docs. Now, Google will take all my packets, arrange them in order, and then it'll read the information. Now, when there are a lot of packets traveling through a network, we call it network traffic. The packets behave like cars on the road, they bump into each other and they get in each other's way. Now, what is packet switching? So when packets are sent on the internet, sometimes packet switching is necessary. That is when a packet doesn't follow a straight path to its destination. Many times when packets are sent over the internet, it doesn't take a straight path. Sometimes it will be passed from router to router across the internet until it reaches its final destination. This can cause packets to be sent out of order and take different routes, even if they are sent at the same time. And this can also cause them to be delayed when they're received. So if we look at the picture, the left side is the sender and the right side is the receiver. And all the green things are the different devices that are in the network. Now the sender sends the packets all throughout the network, taking different routes to get to the receiver. And this is packet switching. So why do we use packet switching if it's more complicated? So when sending information through the internet, it's just much more efficient and easier to break it up. If it wasn't broken up, a constant connection would be needed between the devices. Packet switching allows for a faster, more efficient data transfer, as well as no need for one dedicated channel of communication. Holding a channel of communication can be very taxing because you need the Wi-Fi and the network connection in order to hold it. And if it was cut off, you would lose connection to the other device, and the data transfer would be stopped. Well, that's one con of packet switching. But sometimes packets can become lost. Now we call this bouncing because it gets lost and bounces around the internet. Now, this is bound to happen when packets are being sent from one device to another across the internet. And this can cause poor performance and have to be sent again from the sender. Now sometimes there's a need for constant communication or constant connection. Now an example of this would be a voice call. If I'm on a voice call, I don't want packets of information bouncing and getting lost in the internet or coming out of order. This would ruin the voice call and ruin the point of our data transfer. And then lastly, there's a lack of security when it comes to packet switching. There's only so much security you can have when you're sending data through the internet and through different devices. It's bound to get picked up by other people, and that's just a risk you're gonna have to take. But that's my spiel. Thank you.